All right, we're looking at 4.2. An example of an equation in two pairs is 2x plus 5y equals 8. A solution of an equation in two variables, x and y, is an ordered pair, x comma y, that produce a true statement where the values of x and y are substituted into the equation. A linear equation is an equation whose graph is a line. The standard form of a linear equation is ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a and b are both not 0. Okay, so move some of these out of the way. This is a multiple choice problem like you might have on your test. Which of these makes this true? So we got to plug it in. 3 times 3 is what?
9.
9 minus 4 is? Does that equal 7?
No.
So that's not 1. Okay,
It's
3
6.
times 1 is 3. 3 minus 4, that doesn't give me 7. 3 times 5 is 15. Minus a negative 3 becomes positive. That's not going to give me 7. 3 times negative 1 gives us negative 3. Minus a negative 2 is plus 2. Oh, that doesn't give me 7 either.
Oh my God.
So that is a trick question. None of those answers are true. I know. Totally blew your mind.
So hold on. So what if they ask us that on the homework, what are we supposed to put?
No answer is true. But it will not give you multiple choice. Okay, calm down. Let's move on to example 2. We're going to graph this equation. To graph equations for right now, you guys might have seen y equals mx plus b before, and that's how you graph it. For right now, we're going to do a t-chart. Okay? Which means you're going to plug in numbers for x and get y answers. Okay? So the numbers we're going to plug in are negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So that's going to give us a nice straight line. Okay, what I'm going to do first is, you guys remember with the chapter 3, I made you solve for y. We're going to solve this equation for y. How would we get y by itself for this equation? Kyle?
Are you trying to get rid of y?
I'm sorry, I was talking right now. You did not raise your hand. How do I get y by itself? Yes, Bradley?
Would you subtract negative 2x?
You wouldn't subtract, you would add. Y equals 2x minus 3. Okay, now we're just going to plug this in. What is negative 2 times 2? Negative 4. Negative 4 minus 3 is 7. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Minus 3 is negative 5. 2 times 0 is 0. Minus 3 is a negative 3. 2 times 1 is? Minus 3 is a negative 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then on your beautiful graph paper, so your graph will be much prettier than mine, you're going to have negative 2, negative 7.
We got 7, we got 6.
2 times 2 is 4. Oh, you're right. This should be negative 6. Thank you. So this point is 1.
It ain't no 7 on this graph. That's why.
It's supposed to be 6.
Oh.
Negative 1, negative 5, 0, negative 3, negative 1, 1, and 2, 1. And it should give you a nice straight line.
Oh, you said negative 1, 1 negative 1?
1, negative 1. It's a 6. I'm sorry, I'll erase it. That should be negative 6. I'm going to move it up a little bit, but hopefully you'll still be able to see when I'm working on the next one. Okay, we're going to graph something very easy. We're going to graph y equals 2 and x equals negative 1. So watch how this works. Which one's the y-axis? The one up and down or the one that goes right and left? Yes, Dan. Up and down is y. So I go to y and I go up 1, 2. And it says y equals 2. That means y equals 2. Always and always.
We're just going to dot there?
No dot, straight line. Okay, for x. X is right and left. It says x is negative 1. So I go over negative 1. And I draw a line where x is negative 1. That's it, you're done. Yay!
Wait, hold on.
That's it.
What you just do?
That's what you.
I just graphed them.
Can you do that one more time?
When y is 2, I go to the y-axis and I go up 1, 2, and I draw a line where y is 2. When x is negative 1, I go to where x is negative 1, and I draw a line up and down. X is negative 1. X is always negative 1.
Because it don't got no other number line.
Right. Okay. Let's do example 4. Graph the function y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4 with the domain x is greater than 0. Okay, so if we've got the equation y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4, we need all numbers to be greater than 0. So what numbers should we pick? It can be greater than or equal to. So let's start with 0. Then what else? 1, 2. Okay. 0 times 1/2 is 0, right? Plus 4 is? What's half of 1? Half. So we get negative 1/2 plus 4, so we get 3 1/2. What is half of 2? 1. So we get negative 1 because there's a negative in front of that half. Negative 1 plus 4 is? Positive 3. So when we graph it,
They didn't give us no graph.
you can try it in, it'll be okay. We get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 1, 3 1/2, and we get 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put up your writing now. While you're doing your writing,